There is no perfect formula to build and stay in a healthy relationship. However, there are things that we can do to flourish our relationships, and there are those things that we shouldn't do in order for our relationships to prosper. Now, I'm Shifra Msumba, and welcome to the Collins Talk Show, the best talk show in the world. And if you are new here on this channel, please consider subscribing so that you do not miss out on our weekly episodes that usually come up every Sunday at 6 p.m. East African time. Welcome, and I will lead us straight to the people that are here with us. I'm here with a team of beautiful ladies and handsome gentlemen that are going to share with us a lot deeply on the topic of discussion today. Welcome. Without any delay, let me introduce our guests. Please, we'll start with you, the lady, the beautiful, pretty lady there.
Hello everyone, my name is Debbie and I'm really glad to be here.
Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you.
Yes.
My name is Anone Lado.
Yes. Welcome again. Ladu was with us, so welcome once again. Yes.
Hello, I'm Lavenda Ochieng. I'm happy to be here.
Welcome, Lavenda. Are you hearing the names, guys? These people should tell us whether they're already taken or we need to take them up. Yes, on this other side.
My name is Ayugu Ian.
Ayugu Ian, welcome.
Thank you.
Violinist. Yes.
Hello, my name is Joyce Muse. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Welcome, Joyce. Yes, this is a team of very intelligent people, and we are going to go straight into the topic of discussion. Now, to begin with, what is a healthy relationship? What is a healthy relationship? If you were asked a healthy relationship, what is it? We'll begin with you, Debbie.
I think a healthy relationship for me would be one where my mental space is well taken care of. Yeah.
What do you mean by mental space?
That I don't have to keep on worrying about this guy is just gonna up and leave.
Okay.
He's going to get up and cheat on me.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to, all these things.
Okay. What is a healthy relationship to you, Ian?
In my opinion, I think a healthy relationship, when both of you are happy, it is the happiness that counts for me. Number two, if you help one another grow in this relationship, that is fine.
So a healthy relationship is where there is growth and where there is happiness.
Yes.
Good. What is your take, Lavenda?
Okay, to me, I think for someone to say the relationship is healthy, I think it's where we have respect and we respect both the partners.
Okay, so there is an aspect of respect for you. Yes. To you, Joyce.
Wow. For me, a healthy relationship is one that my own space is not compromised in any way. I am just myself and the other person is just themselves. Yeah.
So the reality of the two of you is what counts.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Yes, to you, Emma.
It is interesting to be the last to say after all these people have answered, because they've almost spoken about every aspect of a healthy relationship. But what I can add is that I have to be happy if I'm to consider a relationship a healthy one.
Wow.
Yes.
So happiness, mental space being stable, not compromised, respect, and happiness, and what was your other point? Growth. So all these you have given are very important answers, and I think they are right. They are right. Now, is it okay to keep male or female friends when you are already in a relationship? Is it okay? I'll start with you, Joyce.
Well, it is okay, but it will be a difficult situation, let me say. Yeah, you will keep someone of the opposite gender, and to some extent, it will bring issues, let me call them. Yeah, because the fact that they are not of your gender, the person that is so close to you will be kind of insecure. What are you doing together? What is this you call friendship? Yeah.
Okay. What is your take on that? Is it okay to keep friends that are male when you're already in a relationship?
That's directed to me because
Yes.
I can see you looking at me. I mean, no man is an island. I'm born to meet people and make friends.
Mm-hmm.
If you are having insecurities, well, deal with them. Deal with them.
You do
Plain
not
and
care.
simple.
You do not care about what this person thinks about the kinds of relationships that you guys are having as friends.
As friends,
Yes.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not compromising the relationship by having Ladu here as my friend, then that person has insecurities and has to deal with them by themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will that now still make it a healthy relationship? Anyway, we'll get back to that. To you, Ladu. What is the issue with having the opposite sex persons as friends when you're already in a relationship?
Once I'm in a relationship with you, I want to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to be the only very close friend you have.
Very close friend, yes.
You get that kind of thing. So much so that when you now tell me that Ian is your bestie,
Best friend. Bestie.
that kind of thing. I have issues.
You have issues.
I have issues with that one. Because what are you besting with Ian
When
that
I
you
am-
cannot bestie with me? I'm supposed to be the only bestie in this
Ian,
case.
since you're the one
I
being
feel like
attacked.
this question is directed to me. You know, a wise man once said, a lady with very few friends makes a good wife.
Hello.
I need to listen to that.
These are
Like
wise
that's a
words.
narcissist.
These are wise words from me. But anyway, I totally don't see any problem having male friends or female friends if you are in a relationship. If you define the friendship, you know, this friendship needs to have limits.
Boundaries, yes.
But if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Whether you Linda your woman with G4S or KDF, if it was meant to be, it was
will be.
meant to be. That is my take.
Okay. What is your take, Lavender?
Okay, to me, I don't have a problem with that because you see, at first we talked about having a healthy relationship, and I talked about respect. You get? So by the time I'm in a relationship and I have other friends, okay, a good example, I'm in a relationship, but Ladu is a friend. So we have that boundary, and we have that. The respect part of it comes in to a larger, a bigger percentage than any other thing. So it's not that when I'm having those, how can I put it, other friends, the other gender friends, I try to be kind of fishy or do something that will make the other person angry
Offended.
or offended. You get the thing? So I don't have a problem with having other friends as long as we keep the boundary and we respect each other to that extent.
Okay. So thank you for your views on that. Now, is it okay? Is there any problem if I have a best friend who is a male and I'm in a relationship? What is the problem with that? Like, I have a best friend who is male and I'm in a relationship, or you have a best friend who is female and you have a girlfriend. Is there a problem?
This is my take. You know, there is best friend and there is girlfriend. These are two different things. In this relationship of yours, the first question I'd ask is, how strong is the foundation of this relationship? How much cement
is in the relationship.
How much cement has been used in the relationship pillars? Because come to think of it, if I have a childhood friend who happens to be a girl and I've only been dating you for 2 months, you there's something more she knows about me that you don't know. So I totally don't see any problem having a best friend
Who is a girl?
It depends on how long we have been. I see this thing. You have a car.
Yes.
my brother Emmanuel has a car. I've been his friend for the last I don't know how many years. And this girl, he started dating this girl last month. He asks me to sit at the back of the car.
but is there a problem with that? She is the one supposed to be taking the first priority.
Why?
Because she is the first priority in the relationship now. It's no longer about being friends.
But
things
anyway,
have changed. Statuses have changed.
It doesn't make a point. The relationship is still too young
for you to sit at the back.
For me to do out with my best friend.
No. Let us hear from the ladies. That is from Ian's perspective. What is your perspective, Lavender?
Okay, I have a problem with my boyfriend having a female best friend.
Mm.
Okay, this is kind of relative. Let me put it this way. If the guy knew the lady before meeting me, you get the thing? If he knew that lady before meeting me and they were best friends before I came into his life, I think for that I'll have to kind of play my role. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I be the girlfriend here and their relationship. Their friendship. Their friendship.
Not relationship.
No. Their friendship remains
It
the way it was. You get the thing?
Right?
It is a relationship. Friendship is a relationship
it
as
is.
well.
Yeah, so they can just remain as long as like I'm respected here. I'm the girlfriend.
You are having
I'm
your
the
space.
girlfriend. You get? I'm having my space because I don't know what they are doing together. Maybe they're more of let me put
like
class work or something of like they have problems and they come in for each other. So I'll have no problem with that as long as I found them there.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm here as your girlfriend and you're getting another female to be your best friend, now whom am I to you?
Okay, so you're supposed to be
You are my girlfriend.
What
I'm supposed to be the best
what is
friend.
your take, Ladu?
Okay, I have a girlfriend, and then she has a male bestie, male best friend.
Bestie.
Yeah, I have a big problem, a very big one. I have a big problem.
What is the problem?
It just comes down to whatever she has said. You know, when you have a best friend, you tend to give them serious attention.
Yes.
It comes to a point where you're always with this person. You are close. And first of all, I don't like my girl being close to a guy
Who is not their boyfriend?
who is not their boyfriend. Wait. Who is not me? You understand? Who is not me? I want to be the one who is close to you. Now I call you at night and I say, no, I'm with my best friend. Okay, maybe not at night. You know, things happen even during the time. Yeah. So let me finish.
We are coming to you. Mm-hmm.
Like, it does not make sense to me, whether that best friend was there before I came,
Or
the best friend came when I was already there.
that is even worse.
It is not there. It's not good.
This is
to me.
dictatorship.
Yeah,
All right.
it's not dictatorship because I should do the same. You say, like, the energy should be reciprocated. Like, what I do, you should do. That's how we find common ground, right?
Yes. You should
What you do, I should do.
you should have things that
Yo.
put you in the same space as a couple or as people in a relationship. I think that is what he tried to mean there. Let me go to this side.
Now, my friend here, Ian, says that we have been friends, and you come the other day, you sit in the front seat. My friend. The Bible says,
Go to the Bible.
you know,
Preach, sister.
man shall leave his parents. And now you're just a friend. Who are you? If a man will leave his parents, you
What
also
about his friends?
will be left. And I will have a soulmate.
I like it.
Yeah,
So
so-
I like if he can leave his parents,
His
can
parents,
leave his.
who are you?
And
Just
the
a
Bible
friend.
also says, "Your
Uh-huh.
people shall be my people." So what do you think about
Exactly.
that? Because his people are
I
his
think-
friends. So
You know?
what are you thinking about that?
I think
verse?
my friend here understands that my biblical knowledge is not as well versed. So that question, that response is a blow to me, honestly speaking. But I'll look into it. I'll find a verse.
That
And on the
interchange.
next show,
Let's go to you, Debbie. What is the problem with having a bestie, a best friend who is a male when you're already in a
I can see
relationship?
Ladu is waiting for this. I don't think there's really a problem, provided there are clear and set out boundaries. If this best friend of yours knows that you're in a relationship, respects that you're in a relationship, then I don't think there's any problem. I don't think there is a problem.
Why don't you think that there is a problem? Because maybe I don't know. What do you do with your best friends? Who is a best friend to you?
So I think that's a very good question.
Yes.
Who is a best friend? You see, all of us here we have friends,
Mm.
but now having a best friend is an added advantage.
Like the best of the best.
best friend.
You know?
Yes. So what do you mean?
You know, humans need different people to satisfy different needs of their lives. That's why we pick, our parents, the things that our parents satisfy in our lives, not our friends can do that. The things that this girl here might be satisfying in my life might not be the same one that you do. So a best friend to me is just someone whom he's not family, first of all. I don't think a best friend can be family, really.
what do you mean
Family
by
is just
things?
family. Anything really. It's just someone who I feel comfortable to talk to about anything without feeling like I'm being judged. Yeah.
So
Someone who understands
do you
me
still
without
think
even needing to talk and explain to them. Someone who I come to them and when they say hi to me, they will know if I am doing okay or if there's a problem without having to particularly point it out and say I didn't have a good day.
Now,
Okay, so now
Debbie,
after yes, you can take it on. After I've asked this question, do you now think that it is in the right place to have a best friend when you are in a relationship? After defining who a best friend should be to you, then you can pick it up as you think about it.
okay, to me, the person I would love is my world, my heart, my everything. If I have to have a best friend,
Sawa. Sawa. I like that one. Yeah.
then it has to be that person. Debbie is talking about a situation where we are going to need other people to play a particular role. You see,
of the one that you should have been playing.
if friends, they will be there, but the best friend will be my heart. Yeah.
Like that one. That's quite elaborate.
Anything to add on that? Debbie, as the question had come to you, have you thought about it
I will
yet?
still stand by what I said. I think different people in our lives satisfy different needs that we have, and it can be difficult to find all that in just one person. It can be really difficult to find that in one person, and that's why we meet different people, we make different friends, because I don't exactly have one I don't have one friend. I have one best friend, but I have other friends. I mean, it's because they satisfy a different need in my life.
I have a question for Debbie.
Yes.
Is your best friend a boy or a
No,
girl?
he's a girl. Yes.
Beautiful. We will go to the next question now. Of course, there are things that we do in relationships and those that we do not do. And that is why we are here, to be able to tell what are those do's and don'ts in a relationship. What is your take on going to a date or being taken for a date and you have to sort the bills as a female? What is your take on that?
I don't know.
Honest opinion.
Yes.
Wait, who is inviting me on a date? If it's the two of us, I invite him on a date. Ideally, it should be me to pay for that bill.
So you
Yes.
would be okay.
Whoever invites, yes, I would be okay. If
Whoever
it is me
invites?
who sent the invite and said, Ian, would you please join me on, let's have coffee. It is me to settle that bill.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, just as her case, in case I tell you, Ian, let's go out, then fine, I will pay. But you have invited me out. Take care. You're the man here. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, you are the man, the breadwinner.
Okay. Over to you, Ladu.
First of all, they rarely invite me for a date.
The one is never.
Have you proven to be a good
You know,
friend?
when we talk in grammar, when we say rare,
Rare.
it's something that does not happen. Almost, always.
Yeah.
But on a date, it is just important that I sort the bill.
Important that you
Whether
as a
or
man.
not
Because
sent
that
the
is what the
invitation.
society says. And I have to
Whether or
live
not.
by what the society says. But deep down,
Deep down you are.
deep down, I also feel like
You wish.
you can also put this bill,
So you have no problem if a lady sorts out a bill.
Yes. But yeah. It depends.
Depends on.
You can actually we can talk about how this if it is on M-Pesa, you can send the money to me and I pay. Okay, that's a joke. But the truth is, it's also good. It's good for you to once in a while,
Once
sort
in
out
a
the
while.
bill. Yeah, once in a while.
The lady.
Yeah.
What's your take, Ian? These ladies, for us, we are meant to receive.
Is this based on experience or based on what I think is right?
What both?
Both.
Yes.
Both.
Okay, based on experience. Why are you
If you
laughing?
ever had any anyway.
No, I've been taken out on a date, by the way,
Oh.
and she settled the bills.
Okay.
And
And
I
how did
How did that
how
make
did
you
that
feel?
feel?
It felt awesome.
Beautiful.
Yes,
I think
and on
that is
behalf
very
of-
honest.
Yeah.
That is very honest.
Now, that is based on experience. Now, based on what I think,
Should be done.
what I think should be done, it depends on who has money on that day. It depends on who called the other one for the dinner. As a guy,
But is it
I think
only a
society has
dinner?
made us feel we are obliged to take care of responsibilities, which is okay. We do manage these things, Ladu, right? Yeah, but if Mama decides to treat me once in a while, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with her paying bills.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you guys do not actually feel bruised. Your egos are not bruised when a lady pays for your date or sorts the bill.
There is paying a bill, yeah, and it's a normal thing. Normal. You pay the bill. And then there is paying a bill so that people around can see that you are the one paying the bill. That one I have a problem.
Exactly.
If you want to pay the bill so that the people sitting around in the next table can know that she actually settled the bill. No.
You rather stay with your money. I like the honesty. And ladies, it's not a crime for us to settle the bills. Yeah, it's not a
just to
whether-
interject.
whether
You see, just to interject your
Yes.
point. These people, they will pay these bills. and then they will
We will
remind
hang
you.
it.
It will
We'll
be,
use it against you later.
you will know no peace in that house. This will be the killer word to win all arguments in everything after all I have done for you.
The ladies you have been dating, the change.
We are sorry for you.
Come on.
I think she's trying to make a point. Have you had that?
After everything I have done for you, after all the bills have been paid.
Ian, you're right, man. You know, this thing of after everything, that line, we've seen it almost on every girl's status.
After everything.
I'm saying almost there. I did not mention anybody's name here. So, yeah, that line is repeated. After everything I've done for you. Kwane, me, I didn't do anything for you.
All right, so we will leave that there, but I was trying to make a point. Ladies should always, it's not a crime. If you have it, then chip in. I mean, these gentlemen are carrying much heavier loads than just the bill. So if you have the opportunity to do so, surprise them. There is nothing wrong with surprising them, even when you call for a date. From that point, now I want us to talk about the do's and don'ts in maintaining a relationship, a healthy relationships. What are those do's? We'll start with the do's, and then we'll go to the don'ts. What are the do's in maintaining a healthy relationship?
You need to communicate.
What do you mean by communicating, and how often? You know, we have been talking.
As often as you can. Make sure to communicate, and make sure it is as simple and realistic, genuine, honest conversations as frequently as you can. Yes.
Okay.
You also need to compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are a few things you can compromise. There are those.
Could
You
you
cannot.
tell us some of those few things that you can compromise
Like
on?
you shouldn't compromise to the point of losing your identity, losing yourself in the process. Yeah.
Over to you, Ian. What are the do's?
And the don'ts in the do's alone.
Yes.
What I would say is this: there's no manuscript or a manual when it comes to a relationship. Talking about the do's, my understanding is women are complicated creatures. You might think you have it right, but you don't have it right. You might be wrong. You might think if you call her 12 times a day, she's happy. Maybe that is not what she wants. You get. Apart from that,
I like the points you're making, man.
Pardon?
I like the points you're making.
I'm
You know,
still listening.
The thing that you did to somebody yesterday, and she was very happy. You do it today, she's pissed. You're breaking up because of the same. They are very complicated indeed.
Yeah. So back to my point, the do's in a relationship. As a man, make sure there is food in the house.
This is a relationship before marriage.
Or before marriage.
Yes.
Spare enough good time for her. Make sure she's happy. And matters of the bedroom, just do it right. But again, back to my original point, women are complicated people, by the way. You might think you're doing it the correct way.
matters the bedroom. We are not you're trying to tell us that it is okay to go indulge in sexual relationship when you're in a relationship before marriage.
No. She's probably trying to poke me. I won't fall for that trap. If you do not do it the right way, someone else will do it for you. I know children will watch this video. And for the sake of this interview, there are some words I will mince for today. But a wise man understands what I mean. Correct, Ladu?
Okay, we will get. That is Ian's opinion. That is Ian's opinion. Over to you, because I think we have more ladies on the panel today, and we are going to take the ladies' opinions as well. From what he has said, of course, he has pointed out a point that I will ask a question on later. But what are the do's for you in a relationship?
For myself?
Yes.
First of all, just like my friend has said, I think I need to put as a priority learning this woman. Yeah, it is very important just to know what, you know. They say everybody is psychotic, but the levels are different. So I need to know the level at which she is, so that we can find a common ground.
Pro Max.
What does that mean? It means a lady I am supposed to have a serious relationship with. I should know her better. And how do I do that? Through what she has said. She was talking about communication. Some time back we were having a discussion and we talked about relationships, how they go, yeah? And someone had a point and she said, and I quote, that I cannot date somebody whose mental capacity, okay, was that the word? Intellectual capacity is not at par with my own. You see, like, I cannot be discussing things and you're floating.
You're not getting understanding what I am saying.
Yeah? You need to be at par.
Ladu.
So that once we bring up a topic, yeah, we're balancing. Yeah?
So communication
yes.
comes one big thing. Yes. Let's go to you over there. What are the do's for you in a relationship?
Well, to respond to Ladu, I think, first of all, to base a relationship, you have to find someone that you can agree with. It's not someone you speak about things and you cannot even negotiate and come to one thing. Then again, in a relationship, if you intend it to be something that will lead to a lifetime with them, then you have to be yourself. Don't do things to impress the other person. Don't fake
life.
Yeah, don't fake anything. Just be yourself. The mess you are, that is one thing you should be. Yes.
Thank you. Over to you, Lavender. Yes.
I have a problem with that statement. Although, we can normalize that. That's the mess that you are. Like, I wouldn't want to come into a relationship when I'm a mess. I want to find myself and know myself so that when I'm getting into a relationship, I'm not a mess. I'm not bringing
I think
mess to you.
I think I would interject with this that sometimes we get messy. It's not like
getting
we are
messy
a mess.
Is different from actually being a mess.
Yes. So it's different to be a mess and getting messy at some point. There are people who will try to hide them in the moment of being a mess. You get, like, they are getting messy in a point you can see it, but they try as much as possible to hide it. Ask I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm cool. And you know, that closes the window of you communicating and getting to know what really hurts this person. So I think that is the point from which maybe she could have been speaking about. Yes, Lavender.
Okay, according to me, I think the do's they've said, it's all about communicating and trying to make each other comfortable in this relationship. Even though they say relationship based on lies won't go anywhere, but the one based on truth won't even start. So I don't know.
Okay, there are people who actually say that when
that's a fact.
Is the truth.
When you say lies, a lot of lies in this relationship, you won't go far. Like, for the first time you'll tolerate this nonsense, then you get tired with it,
and then you get.
But when you say the truth, let me say, like, I want to come to you and tell you my grandmother is a witch. We won't even.
I actually want to comment on something like that. You get? Now, there are, like me, I'm brutally honest. Once I've seen something, I'll tell you clean the way it is. And most ladies don't like it.
Honesty.
They don't like being told the truth as long as it is not going to go very well with them. You get?
You know, Ledu, you don't need to be brutal in your honesty. That's what we do not like.
Exactly.
If you're going to tell me something that you do not like, you don't have to say it
The
in
tone
that
and the
tone,
wording.
the words that you're using,
So if you cook
just
food,
for you to be
if
honest.
you cook food with a lot of salt, how am I supposed to say, baby?
You
Next.
put a lot of
You've cooked a lot of
salt
with
less food
vegetables.
today.
Or how do you put it? You know, I once commented, I have nothing against makeup, but this thing is not meant for everyone, in my opinion. And then she thinks if she puts on makeup, she will impress you, okay?
Yeah.
And you don't like it. So how do you tell her that whatever you've done with your face, I don't like it? Please just put it in very polite words for me.
You know,
Of course, some things are contentional. You do not know how to do it. There is no script that you should do this and this and this, but try and get to know the sensitiveness of this person. How sensitive is she when you talk to them, and how do they take your words? If my husband doesn't love makeup, for example, and for the longest time I knew him, he did not love makeup. He had never come to me and told me, isn't in any way so, like how are you putting on this? Or you'll be like, leo unakaa tofauti kwa chenye najua, but ni sawa. We will, you try and make a lighter note, but the point will be taken. So try and manage and accommodate the sensitivity part of a lady.
Yeah.
Even as you bring out the truth. It is true you do not like the makeup, but try and see that you try, because ladies can change for you if they really love you.
yes.
They change. You will find a person who was putting
We
on 5
compromise.
kilograms.
That is
Let's
the
say we
much you can
compromise.
do.
You know,
Yeah.
They will change from the 5 kilograms of
To
makeup to half
2.5.
kg.
You know,
And then from there we can
And
negotiate.
you will
if
be
you-
okay. So try as much as possible to see that you accommodate. Let's go to the don'ts. Of course, we have many do's in our relationships. What are those don'ts? Because I think these are the ones that matter most to us. What are the don'ts for you in a relationship?
I start.
Yes.
Okay. My first turn off in a relationship is pride. I don't like a proud person. Someone with ego and someone who sees everyone as useless. Let me say, like, I have this partner and we're going to a certain restaurant. Then we meet that waiter there. Maybe the food is not well cooked or something, and the guy comes and maybe pour everything and just be okay. On top of being proud, the person is also cruel
And arrogant.
and you get the thing. So those, let me say, those vices in a person that are turn off to me.
Okay. So you have led us to turn-offs. What shouldn't they do? What shouldn't
They
a
shouldn't
person-
be proud. Okay, they should be proud, exactly. They shouldn't be treating people, looking down upon people, any other person, be it my family, their family, or just a stranger outside there. And they shouldn't be all-knowing person, like they can't be corrected, something sort of.
And to you as a person, what are you don'ts in a relationship? You've talked about the other person. You as a lady.
What I
don'ts?
shouldn't do.
Yes.
I shouldn't be proud. So let me put
you
that. Yeah,
flipping.
exactly.
All right,
yeah.
we've gotten your points. Let's go to I think we'll go to this other side.
All right. Well, you become my man, you will be my world. But then again, you have proven ownership rights, but that does not mean like you are dictating everything I have to do. Leave for me freedom and space to also make decisions. Yeah.
By space, I don't get that point. Leave me freedom and
Ladu,
space.
are you getting to besties or where are you going?
I don't understand where this one is coming
What's
from.
the space?
Yeah,
What
the
the
space
space
bit.
is?
Space. There are so many things that entail relationship. I'll be working out there, so don't be concerned like whom have you gone to visit. I know I am yours. I owe you respect. I'll give you that. Don't demand it. Yes.
All right. So the insecurities, you want to block out the insecurities from this person.
Yes, that is what I mean.
Let us go to you, Ian, and then we'll go to Deb and Ladu.
The don'ts. What should you not do when you are in a relationship? Number one, please don't move to the next day with makasirikos for today.
Okay.
See, if we have disagreed on something today, let us find an amicable way to sort out our issues so that they don't spill over to the next day. That is one.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And to interject on that, are you okay with putting your dirty linen out for people to consume? Like she has a friend, you have a friend, and you have to have your dirty linen out there to your friends or even the public as well.
Nobody will ever want.
Let me come in there. Like now, if I have issues with you, the next time I hear it with Ian,
Do you think he will tell you of the issues that he's having if he tells you something and then hears it from someone else? Don't you think trust is lost?
Okay. So breaching trust, I think that is one of the things that I was trying to point out. Even as much as we are talking about handling the issues within ourselves, let us not always push our problems to other people.
Yeah.
If it is a problem in between us, it is us. It is us.
there comes a time in relationships where people get to know that we have issues. Yeah, those times always come, but it should not be most of the time. Okay, maybe when people have to know that we have issues, it should be a very serious thing that we have failed to resolve maybe with you. But if we can fail to resolve with you, me and you, if we fail to resolve, I don't believe in a third party doing this for us, you get?
Exactly.
But it happens that the third party actually can be able to be of help. But me, I don't know, do I have... Okay, let me not talk about myself, but I don't...
You don't see the space or window for
the third party. Yeah.
So,
Shouldn't be there.
Just to add on whatever Ladua said. Never ever, never ever advise people on relationship matters when those people are dating, because trust me, they will meet in the evening and talk about the advice you're giving them, and this is a very bad thing to you who was giving the advice. So if a friend comes to you with relationship problems, I think the best you can say is wow.
Such a Kenyan
thing. Don't give your opinion.
Do not give your opinion. You will be a bad person.
True. Let's go over to you there. What are your don'ts?
Don't.
Yes.
I only have that one. For now, don't go to bed angry. If there's something that upset you, if there's something that you want to talk about, let them know.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, over
In
to
a
you, Ladu.
polite way.
Yeah. Always.
I
Always
have
be polite.
I have don'ts.
Very many don'ts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't.
First of all,
Don't have male besties.
don't have a male bestie. Thank you. Don't. Yeah, that one is a don't. Secondly, in a relationship, we're in a relationship. Don't tell me. Just look at how those guys are doing.
Comparing.
theirs.
Yes.
Wow.
Comparison.
Please.
Don't.
That one. Don't.
Number 3.
Maybe the third one. It's still comparison, yeah? Okay, comparison goes a long way. There are many things in
aspects
many aspects of comparison. And then I don't like this thing of bringing in whatever we have disagreed about yesterday
In another
in another
conversation.
we were having a good time, but
Yeah.
you see it's because like the other day, that is what you did. You get reminding me of something probably that I didn't do right.
Yeah, the wrongs.
Wow, that
The
one
negatives.
don't.
Thank you so much for joining us on this panel. We finally have to get to an end, even when we are not satisfied. Maybe some other time we'll have more time to talk about this. Thank you for staying with us, and thank you for the views and the ideas. Comment in the sections and tell us what are your do's and don'ts in a relationship for it to be healthy. See you next time. Bye-bye.